and welcome to Stitches TV. Today I'm going to show you how to just close up an opening for when you make wall hangings, you make pillows, anything that you turn inside out to create the closing. You'll leave an opening where you sew up to the opening, and then you turn your project around, and then you'll have to close it. And I'm going to go ahead and just use a whip stitch to do that. And I've gone ahead and pinned everything really nice and tight here. I'm going to take my needle here and just come in, and then I'm going to go ahead and just hide this nut. And I'm going to just use my scissors to do that with. And I'm hiding that in here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and grab just the edge of here, and then come over and just grab the edge over here. And then you'll have just a nice little seam like that, a stitch like that. And we're going to go ahead and do that again. Take this pin out. Now I'm using the cream colored thread here because the cream colored is the part at the front of my piece here, so that's what people are going to see, and that way it'll be the least obtrusive to the thing, to the eye here. And just keep on. You can see here, you can barely see the stitches, and I'm just coming in just a little bit on the inside here and coming up on the top, and just making sure that the stitches are laying nice and flat. And there's no hurrying this, because you just kind of want to, you're looking for a nice finish here. Coming up. And make sure that I'm going to get that afterwards here. And this just makes a nice little finish to your quilt or your pillow. If you're making a stuffed animal, anytime you want to close up your edge here. Oops. There we go. And I'm going to just continue till I get all the way over to the edge here, to the other end. And the nicest is if you make small stitches like this. You can go ahead and make bigger ones, but then you start getting a little bit of puckering going on, and that doesn't look very nice, so you don't want to do that. And just again, come up on the inside here. And you're catching, when you're coming in on the stitch here, you're catching this, and then you're kind of going inside the purple and then coming over and grabbing the outside right there. Because in that way you don't see the stitch, because otherwise you could be able to see. So I'm inside the purple right here, and I'm just coming over. I'm just grabbing the white right there. And again here, whoop. Again, I come in, grab that. I'm going inside the purple, and then coming out over here to grab the white. And your goal is to see, like how this one here got a little crooked, your goal is to have them nice and even like that. And sometimes if you go in on the purple, just come in a little bit behind your stitch, then by the time you tighten them up. So you see how this comes out right here? Anyway, so I would come in there and then come out, and it lays nice and flat. And then I just continue that till I get to the very end. And I want to tighten these up here a little bit. And you can see how you can barely see the stitches and how it lays really nicely up here. And you wouldn't know the difference from where it was turned and to where this was done. When you get done, you want to just go ahead, if you have any little pieces like this, you want to head and cut these off unless they need to be pulled out. So again, you have your string, come in a little before, you make sure you're caught in the purple, and then you come out. And when you get to the very end, and you can see how it lies really nicely like that. When you get to the end, you just kind of come through like that, just the two sides together there. And I just go ahead and catch this. Of course, it's teasing now. Okay, we can go ahead and catch this piece here. Just like nice in it. And then you just take that, and then you go through. You just try to get into the seam here. You go down, and we just pull that nut right in there. And you can see how that is. You just cut that off, you pull it a little bit, cut it, and then it will go in. And then you can see how it just hides it really nicely like that, and then you can barely see the opening here. And that's just a really nice way and simple way to finish off your opening when you're turning something inside out. And like I said, you can do that with pillows, when you're making stuffed animals, wall quilts, or anything, anytime you need to close off an opening nicely. Thank you for watching Stitches TV.